All right, everybody, what is going on? We're taking a look here at the new Super Saiyan 2 Int Gohan that released here alongside the Super EZA Perfect Cell. You know, this was like, was he the first LR in the game? On one of the versions, he was the first LR in the game, right? I believe it was him. Anyway, this guy, you know, was probably the best unit in the game whenever he released, but nobody had him. If you don't recall, they locked him behind this banner, and he had really bad rates, and that's also where they gave out, like, the Ultimate Clash medals for the first time. Anyway, it's a long story. Basically, pretty much nobody had this guy whenever he dropped. I mean, Goresh is notable for trying to, like, get a copy of this guy, right? And just getting uber shafted. You know, just, like, the amount of stones that he had to dump into that banner. Like, it's a legendary shaft that is undocumented, but... You know, listen, Goresh is a trustworthy guy. We can take his word for it. You know, he released his animation for the time was always goofy. Everybody always made fun of it because it was just this PNG right here. But he didn't move, right? Back in the early days of Dokkan, they just didn't have the animation budgets. They didn't have like a style for animating these cards like they do now. So you just took this picture and it would just kind of shake towards the screen and like zoom in, like it would just rock up and down and like zoom in towards you. It was really goofy. And then eventually he did get that animation renewal whenever he got his EZA, or well, actually he got the animation renewal during, it was whenever AGL Super Saiyan Gohan dropped, like as part of that. Didn't they give him the animation renewal? Anyway, as far as the Super EZA, I did already go over his kit in his breakdown video. I don't think this guy's going to be that crazy. I think he'll be, like, okay. I wish he had some additionals in his kit. That's the only thing I'd really change here. Is, you know, maybe on, like, one of these key sphere buffs, like, maybe after 7 orbs, maybe he was getting, like, a guaranteed additional as well, maybe. Like, that's the only thing I'd really change about this guy. I don't really want to put him in slot 1, but I think I'm going to. We'll see how this goes. This could be a huge mistake because, I mean, we should just put Beast there. But I do want to get footage of this Gohan. We share 4 to 7 links right here. Not too bad. I'll try to get Gogeta on rotation with him so that we can see the active skill. But unfortunately, we got this Gohan in slot 7, and it's just probably not going to work out which where you can get these guys next to each other. Gohan does have a 40% chance to dodge, and I did give mine 30 dodge as well in the hidden potential system. He starts out here at a 22 million attack stat. This is a guaranteed crit because we got 7 orbs, but, you know, nothing too crazy there. We did get the KO, but, you know, I mean, 22 million, and that's kind of all he's doing. You know, Tech Cell does 30s, right? He's got a 50% chance to do an additional, and he heals. Like, and he has way higher defense. Like, I don't... Like, Tech Cell is just 8 times better than this guy, 10 times better than this guy. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We'll cut. We'll be right back. We'll just get some more footage of this guy, and we'll just keep going. All right, so we died. I won't tell you who. I won't tell you who. You'll have to figure it out for yourself. But it does rhyme with Goku, so... anyway, I wasn't paying attention, I'll be honest. I wasn't looking at the screen to see what exactly happened here. Okay, so we got, you know, pretty good rotation right here. Super Saiyan prepared for battle, fierce battle, but we are getting support from this guy. I guess I'll put Vegeta in slot 1. I don't know that any of these characters are really slot 1 units here, but... Dude, what is the orb changing here? We had Gohan create Int and Rainbow orbs, and somehow we just got a full field of STR. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll grab these, because, I mean, I gotta give Vegeta something right here. Gohan can't... He's not a slot 1 character. That's just not in his arsenal. Which, you know, it is what it is, but... Alright, let's just go ahead and grab those. Yeah, I like, this Gohan's okay. Like, he's not gonna be the focal point of a team. It's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh man, they added a Super Saiyan 2 mission to, you know, whatever event. We just need like a strong-ish character to bring on there that's going to be safe in like slot 3. That's kind of what I imagine this Gohan to be. He's not like a, you know, he's not a killer. He's not, you know, he's not doing like, you know, 100 million attack stats. His offense really is kind of lagging behind. He is doing a guaranteed crit, but, you know... with half the field of orbs, basically, you know, we'll see what he does right here. What would we get? 8 orbs? That's about a third. And he's at only a 25 million attack stat with support right here. Like, that's not the most impressive. He doesn't have any additionals or anything like that. Like, it's really not that impressive. You know, the amount of orbs that you have to get to make this guy just get to decent attack stats, right? I mean, because he gets, you know, you have to get 15 orbs in order to get his full attack buffs. It's just, it's not happening. Like, not at least, not without help. You know, like naturally you'll probably never see 15 key spheres. You may like a time or two, but you know, overall that's just not going to be something that you see, especially not regularly. So, you know, I'd say 8, 10 max. Like 10's going to be a number that you see fairly often. But I'd say somewhere between 7 and 10 orbs is going to be the average with this guy. So it is what it is. You know, it's not the end of the world, but you know, for the first summonable LR EZA, it is pretty disappointing. You look at characters like Gohan and Cell, and you know, then you look at the, but I mean, even like AGL Super Vegito, like I know Truth hates him, but like he's still okay, right? I don't know, like this Gohan is supporting. He does give superclass allies attacking defense 40%. That's nice. That's at least a reason to bring him on the team, you know? I mean, he is a support type unit. I'll take it. We're fighting an extreme class enemy, so he does have a 40% chance to dodge. But, you know, he just doesn't... Like, it's crazy. For a character, whenever he released, his damage was, like, some of the craziest damage you could see in the game at the time. And even on his EZA, they didn't really give him much damage. And even here on his Super EZA, they tried... But, like, he's still just not doing that much damage. I mean, a single 25 million attack stat crit, that's not special. That's not helpful. That's not anything. Like, that's just who cares, you know? Like, it's not. I don't know what to tell you. I guess they didn't want to outshine the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but, you know, like, come on. We could have done something here. All right, this will work out well. We can throw Beast in slot 1 right here. I'll just hit auto, and that'll give us the most orbs. So we'll see how many we get. So there's 10. Yeah, 10 orbs is going to be capable. Again, 326k defense, or 326k defense. Not like the craziest ever, but it's something. Hopefully Beast doesn't KO Frieza right here. That would be unfortunate if he did. We'll see. 17 million attack stat. He's guaranteed double supering. I don't know, man. Because it's not like, oh, well, Gohan's not doing that crazy of damage because he's super defensive. It's like, no, he's not. Like, he's not super defensive. Oh, he's doing that because he's, like, a really good support type unit. It's like, yeah, I mean, he does give 40% support, but, like, it's not, like, that crazy. It's not like a 2-turn support or anything like that. So there we go, 30 million right there. Are we getting any support on this rotation? I don't think we are. We got the 3 key support from Beast, but... You know, no like stat support right there, right? Because Frieza or Vegeta is supporting successors, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and do this. I should probably pop the Potara with one of these characters right here. Because how much damage reduction? Yeah, 3 turns. So we floated this guy, so he doesn't have that right here. So we probably should pop the Potara for him. I know that's kind of like ludicrous, but he'll get kind of clapped up by Frieza if we don't, so we'll do this. I'll grab these. That's how I died last time, by the way, is the Goku that I floated. I put into slot 2. There were a lot of attacks there, and, you know, after 3 turns, he does lose. Where is it? Oh, this is Vegeta. Hang on. Let me switch to this guy. Like, he loses that 50% damage reduction right there after 3 turns, so he's just way more susceptible to damage. And yeah, Frieza just kind of ended his life. But this Goku right here, the friend Goku, he still has his full damage reduction up, so this will be just fine. You know, keeping the Vegeta on rotation, it's not like the... I don't know, it's not really going to matter, so... It'll be okay. We'll go ahead and cut right here. You guys don't need to see this rotation. Broly's just going to, you know, he's going to be Broly. Vegeta's going to be Vegeta. Everybody on this rotation is going to be fine. So we'll go ahead and cut. We'll be right back. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I mean, you know, for as old as he is, like, he'll be okay in Battlefield. Like, he'll strengthen your Battlefield roster if you're struggling for characters. Like, that's definitely something that he'll do. But yeah, I mean, he's just not... Like, he's not doing anything really crazy, so... not that I expect him to, but man, whenever you look at characters like Buhan and Tech Cell, and you're just thinking like, okay, this is the 10th anniversary, we're getting our first summonable LR Super EZA, you know, we're really expecting something special here, and then you get this, and it's like, and it just leaves you wanting more. Like, that's not a very good feeling, you know, like, it feels like crap, is what it feels like, so... Let me know what you guys are feeling. He's not, like, bad, you know. I'd say he's probably, like, the true definition of mid, in that he's not really special, he's not bad, you know, he's just kind of like a middle-of-the-pack, okay unit. Like, he's not going to be the reason you lose runs, probably, but he's not going to be the reason that you win, and there's probably 10 other characters that you can bring on a team, assuming you don't have, like, a brand new account, so... we'll be right back. Just give me a second. I mean, at this point, is there any point in cutting? But, yeah, sure, we'll cut right here. Okay, quick cut. We are back on rotation right here. We got great support from Hercule, you know. What is it? Earth Protecting Heroes. Yeah, 50%. So, we'll take that. Again, let's see what he does. I'm tempted to use Beast Gohan's active skill right here because he doesn't have his full passive up, but I think we'll be okay regardless. So, let's grab these. And then we'll just grab all the int key spheres right here with Gohan. How many does that get us? 9. I mean, that kind of sucks. Again, 10 gets you that extra attack buff. It gets you that 158% attack. So, but I don't know what you guys want me to do about that. And it's... You know, I just realized that 158% attack that he gets with 10 key spheres, that's just a start of turn buff. Like, that's not even, that's not even multiplicative. It's not like 10 key spheres when attacking or anything like that. It's just 158% at the start of turn. Does this guy get any attack, like, when attacking? Is that why his attack stats are so low? Is because he doesn't get a single multiplicative attack stat? That's what it is. Yeah. All of his attack is start of turn. This defense right here, this is multiplicative right there. But for every key sphere obtained, that's start of turn. 3 or more key spheres, that's start of turn. 7 or more key spheres, that's start of turn. And by start of turn, I mean passive phase 1. 10 or more key spheres, passive phase 1. 15 or more key spheres, passive phase... Like, none of that is multiplicative at all. Or, like, passive phase 2. I just say multiplicative because that's the term that, like, the community is used to. So, that's why. This is the only multiplicative... buff that he gets right here is this 50%. Interesting. How did he do right there? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My bad. How did Gohan perform right there? Let me know. While I was complaining about him, did he actually just do crazy, or did he do just another like 25 million attack stat? Like, let me know. Let me know. With this nice like Hercule support that we had right there, let me know what this Gohan was doing. All right. Well, we'll cut again. We'll come back. We should be able to get at least 1 or 2 more turns with Hercule. You're not supposed to do that. All right, time to grab some more footage right here. It looks like we can get a nice nice little sample. 9? 9? No, not 9. Ah, boo. Okay, well, whatever. By the way, is Gohan stacking attack? Let me just check that out real quick. No, he's not. He's not stacking attack. It's an and. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's just... It's weird. I don't know what else to say other than it's weird. Huh. Well, what do you guys think? Like, why do you think they made all that attack just phase 1? Like, no phase 2 attack buffs at all? Is that smart, Dokkan? Is that what we want to do? Huh. Like, were they scared? Were they like, oh, this guy's gonna hit too hard, we can't give him anything? Are you sure? Huh. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just disappointing. Like, he's okay. He's fine. But it's like, first summonable LR Super EZA, and, you know. I mean, clearly they just didn't... They were scared of overshadowing the physical one. That's the clear indication to me, is that they did not want to overshadow him. They wanted people to go, like... They did not want to give away a character better than the new summonable LR, basically, for free. Right? Like, that's definitely what happened. But why even EZA him in this celebration if that's what you're going to do? You know, if you're going to do that, just instead of doing a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, drop an LR Bye Guys Goku. You know? And do that as your Part 2 LR instead of a Gohan. And then dropping a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan next to him. And you're just like, ah, well, we can't have them competing, so we'll just make the old ones suck. Like, we're gonna have to invent Ultra EZA, like Ultra Super EZA now. And it's like, all right, well, maybe Gohan's gonna be good on his Super or like Ultra Super EZA, right? There's a lot of characters out there whose EZAs weren't super impressive, and there's people like, oh man, this character, now that we have Super EZA, you know, we can really like hope that this character is going to be crazy, you know? And at the moment, not looking like that's going to happen. So we'll see. Do I need to transform Broly here? Like, do I need to do that? I don't know, maybe, but I'm not going to. This could be dumb. If I die again, I'll just go into a different event. I don't want to pop Broly. Like, I don't want to get him out yet. So, anyway, let's see. Let's see if this pays off or if I'm an idiot. All right, sick dodge. All right, only 89k. That's not too bad. We'll take that. Okay. We'll cut. We'll be right back. All right, another rotation for Gohan right here. I'm going to go ahead and just throw him in slot 1 because we can. I'll keep the Goku on rotation for the support. Looks like we can get 11 orbs right here. Again, after 10, I believe it's 15. So 11 doesn't really do anything. I mean, 10 is what you want. I mean, 15 is really what you want, but you know, 10 is where we are acceptable, I guess. Like I don't know what to say other than that. So, all right, let's see how Gohan does. 33.9 million. Again, this is a guaranteed crit, but like that's it. 33.9. He's got a 40% chance to dodge. He is supporting. I don't know. Like, he's definitely not top 10. Don't get that twisted in your heads at all. Like, he's just not, like, he is what he is, and that's it. All right, so this is actually really interesting. We have an opportunity here to get Gohan's, like, full passive. So if you guys don't know, Gohan right here, when HP is 58% or less or starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle or whatever, he changes key spheres all to int. So all the key spheres are now int because of him. We can go ahead and transform Vegito here, right? That'll give us a full heal, but and then he gets 30% damage reduction before attacking. So he's got 80%, I believe. Is that right? Let me double check that. Yeah. With 3 or more key spheres obtained, he gets 50% damage reduction. So he'll have 80% damage reduction here. Let's just grab all of these. I mean, this is going to be a really good turn. We have support from Goku. So let's go ahead and grab that. This will heal us up back all the way. So the only thing we don't have here is like Gogeta's active skill, but other than that, this is going to be a really good turn. We're at 382k defense right here. Part of me wants to use this. Frieza hits really hard. I don't know how many attacks we got in last turn, but I think just to be safe, let's just use this. I started getting a little nervous there. 382 would be a lot with 80% damage reduction against like any other boss. Let's just make sure we get to see Gohan attack. How about that? We'll just grab those. All right, so let's see what happens. We're getting support from Hercule. We're getting support from Vegito. And we've got pretty much, I mean, this is as good as it gets for him, right? I mean, again, other than, you know, we don't have Gogeta's support activated. But other than that, I mean, this is as good as it gets. So let's see what Gohan's got right here. Full board of ore. I was going to say ores. Full board of orbs. Not ores. And he gets 55. 55 million. Guaranteed crit. I mean, it's not, like, bad. It's just, like, you know? Oh, we got... And it's a normal. I was going to say, wow, we actually got the hidden potential to proc. I mean, that's all 23 orbs, guys, with support. Like, does it get better than that for him? Again, we're missing Gogeta's support. We don't have that. That is fair. We don't have Gogeta's support, but... You know? I feel like we could be doing a little bit more than that. Could be doing a little bit more than that. Are my standards too high? Because like I'm thinking about like what would Tech Cell have done in that situation with a full board of orbs? What would he have done? You know, with a full board. What would Int Buhan have done with a full board? Like Int Buhan's double supering, like, with 66% damage reduction as well. Like, I guess Gohan's got the dodge. Whee! Yippee! I'm not vibing with it. Like, I don't know. Like, they just Like, why'd they hold back on the LR? Like, why'd they do that? I don't... What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I know people are going to come off like, oh, Jordan hates this. He just hates Gohan. That's what they're going to start saying. No, it's like, no, I mean, are my standards just too high? Is that it? Like, let me know. Like, maybe I'm just, like, out of touch with the game. But here's Vegito just doing 1 billion damage. Like, I don't... You know, like, like Gohan's doing one of this guy's counters, basically. Like, I'm not asking him to be on his level, but, you know, maybe just, like, invite him to the barbecue. He doesn't have to go, but at least send him the invitation. I don't know. Let me pop this. Let me pop Beast's active skill. We'll try to avoid doing damage here. That way we can, hopefully we can get, like, the Gogeta active skill turn. I'm just going to try to avoid damage here. That's my goal. That's why I'm using the Beast active skill so, like, you know, Vegito can't get his counters, Broly can't get his additional. So, I mean, we'll still get the Beast additional, but it's not like Beast is the hardest hitting character ever, right? Like, even if he double supers, Frieza, you know, it shouldn't do too much damage to him, right? So, we'll see. Let me know what you guys are thinking. We'll be right back for hopefully one more turn of Gohan, but I don't know. All right, well, we're probably gonna KO here with a certain somebody. So, I mean, I don't want to steal the show, you know, but we're gonna end it here. Okay, listen, Gohan, he's like, I don't know, he's like, you know, you come home from school. And you really want, like, you want a snack. Your mom's like, dinner's in like an hour, kid. Like, you can't have a lot of snacks right now. And you're like, oh, come on, Mom, I gotta have like one snack. And she's like, you're gonna ruin your appetite. And it's just like, Mom, come on, I just got out of school. I can have one snack. And she's like, okay, you can have one snack. And then she gives you like a piece of celery with, you know, peanut butter and raisins or something. You're like, I mean, it's all right. You get the one stick. You get the ants on a log. You know, you're like, it's not really what I wanted. It's nutritious, I guess. And it's kind of sweet. I like the peanut butter. And so you just kind of like lick the peanut butter out of it. You maybe eat like one piece of celery, and maybe you do that. But, you know, mostly just lick the peanut butter and the raisins out. Like, Gohan is kind of like that, you know? He's not the full course dinner you're getting. That's this guy right here. So we're going to end it here. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Thank you for watching. I don't know what else to say. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the support during the anniversary. They didn't even give him a new sprite. Look at that sprite. That's lame as hell.
This is the greatest fusion of all!